So finally, we have this dude named Viz. Okay, he wanted to wait almost an hour into the goddamn live stream for him to give his answer. So let's let's listen to his answer because this is gonna be comical.
That I can't remember who said it, but I do think that it's a little bit of both. I think we are potentially ignoring the fact that leveraging is a natural state that we experience in the universe. Plants leverage water. Plants leverage the sun, photosynthesis. Everything that we see occurs. Something is
Based on the definition of leverage, based on the definition of leverage, where did he get that shit from? Leverage, the synonyms to exploit. Has anybody ever heard of plants exploiting the sun? Has anybody ever heard of plants manipulating the sun? Has anybody ever heard of plants abusing the sun? I don't think any of us have. That is a wild fucking thing to say. But again, when we say that the reading levels and the comprehension levels are low, they get mad at us.
leveraging it in order for it to grow. So I think that it is a little bit of both in that situation, especially in relationships, right? If you have a long-term relationship, um, there has to be some type of exchange for both parties to feel complete, to feel loved, so on and so forth. You have to be bringing something else to the table aside from just love, because in the long run, love isn't going to prolong the relationship for what it is.
I like you using the earth and the universe and all of the plant stuff. But I'm disconnected on the plants leveraging the sun, like as if they have some control over.
Because
That's the Bible.
Exactly. As if they have some control. That's the reason why the shit he said didn't make no sense, because leveraging is all about having control over something or somebody, because you can hold something over their head, take something from them in order for them to do what you want them to do. The universe does not work off of leverage. Nature does not work off of leverage. Everything in nature and the universe works in harmony with each other. And this is why I keep telling y'all, men do not have a relationship to life. They don't have it.
What are you talking about?
nickname is Lemon Pepper. You wouldn't get it. You're not romantic.
Hold on.
I'll answer the question too. So my microphone was tripping in the beginning. So damn, what is that in the background? There is a touch of love to it, but in all honesty,
Now this guy here, this is Trev Smooth. He's an idiot as well. But we're going to listen to what he's saying for a little bit because he didn't speak that long.
it's more so leverage when you're talking about falling in line. I can't see it any other way, because if you look at men who are successful, men who are able to obtain women, is the men who have leverage. A lot of men,
The men who have control. The men who can take resources, hoard them, and then tell women and children, if you want to get anything, since the society has deemed you all unable to have rights, here's the things that I have to get you to be able to live comfortably, even though these should be your human rights. These should be human rights that you all should have. But since the men, the powers that be, took them away, we as men are going to leverage the resources and hoard them to get you in control and to get you to fall in line. And they still don't understand that what they're saying is abusive, coercive, manipulative, and exploitative.
bringing just love, then you're probably going to have issues, right? You're going to be disrespected. You're going to be heartbroken, and a lot of other things. But the people who have, so women, they're their actual whole situation, how they operate, is they want to make sure that they are secure, right? So a part of that is love, but most of that is basically the things that you can leverage. Are they financially secure? Are they physically secure?
Do you hear the manipulation? It's about love, but it's all about me manipulating what you call love and me manipulating my resources to get you to fall in line with me. I'm telling y'all, if it's 10 men on this platform, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men so far have agreed that leverage is the best way to get a woman to fall in line. These are black men from all different backgrounds, different socioeconomic statuses, different education statuses. These are all men from different upbringings, different states. But when you talk to any man, no matter the race, whatever, they all think the same damn way. And it's very rare to catch one that does not think like this. So when you hear one man speak, you hear all of them speak pretty much.
For a woman to feel like she losing you is going to be an issue. So that's why I would say more so leverage than anything else.
Absolutely, I'm 100%
That's
down
how
with
we
that,
can-
and willing to debate anybody who disagree with what he just said.
I wish they'd debate
Say
me.
what? So
What he just
leverage is the ability to influence a situation or people so that you can control what happens.
It took them 59 minutes and 45 seconds to come to the conclusion that maybe, just maybe, they should have read the definition. But because the comprehension levels are so low, they read the definition per the comments request because everybody in the comments, it seemed like probably mainly the women, understood or overstood what leverage meant. These dudes did not know what leverage meant. The only person who knew what leverage meant was the public offender. Okay? He was the only man that overstood what leverage meant, which is why before he answered the question, he came out the gate questioning the goddamn question. None of these other men did. None of them. Let me rewind this some so that you can hear what this dude said. This is Viz. He was looking at the comments. He decided to look up the definition. He finally looked it up. And the definition was not favorable. But yet and still, they still held their positions. Watch this.
Say what? So
What he just
leverage is the ability to influence a situation or people so that you can control what happens.
Leverage to influence people or a situation so that you can control what happens. It's all about control. It's all about taking what you have against people who do not have access to what you have that need it, and you're able to influence them by way of controlling them to get your outcome. They don't see nothing wrong with that though.
So I don't understand how people are saying in the comments that we don't know what leverage is. It's clear as to what leveraging is. It's not complicated. Now, if you want to look at it from a negative perspective,
Now he wants to shift the narrative because on a subconscious level, he knows that leverage is not a good thing. That's not a word that you should be using when it comes to relationships. He knows that. Hence the reason why all of them know this. That's the reason why Will talked about abuse. That's the reason why Kenny P brought up the color purple. That's the reason why now he is trying to say, whatever he's trying to say. They know what they're saying. But men have this unspoken thing where they like to omit shit or lie, and they don't want to tell the whole truth. So even though all of these men knew what leverage meant, public offender was the only man on the panel out of 10 motherfuckers that decided to say, you know what, hey, I know what this means. It's not good. Why would I want to leverage? Why would I want to use leverage to try to control somebody? All of them knew what it meant, but they weren't going to let that be known because men definitely talk in code. I'm here to expose all of them. Coming back with the next video.